Paint Project Brenda, a bubbly blonde, decided to take up painting. She'd always admired artists and thought, how hard can it be? So she bought a canvas, some brushes, and a whole rainbow of paints. She was particularly excited about a vibrant shade of blue. Her first project was to paint a portrait of her prize-winning poodle, Fluffy. Brenda set Fluffy on a velvet cushion and started sketching. After an hour, her canvas looked interesting. Fluffy resembled more of an abstract blob than a pedigree pooch. Undeterred, Brenda grabbed her blue paint. This is where things started to go sideways. First, she accidentally knocked over the entire bucket of blue paint. It splattered across the floor, the walls, and even a bit landed on Fluffy, who let out a yelp. "Oh dear," Brenda giggled. "Looks like we're painting the house blue too." Well, two birds with one stone, right? Now Brenda, ever the optimist, decided to tackle the painting with renewed vigor. She liberally applied the blue, convinced she was channeling her inner Van Gogh. Later that day, her friend Susan came over for tea. She walked into Brenda's house and stared in disbelief. The entire living room was a sea of blue. Brenda was standing in the middle, covered head to toe in paint, smiling brightly. Even Fluffy had a blue tinge to his fur. "Brenda, what happened here?" Susan gasped. Brenda beamed. "Well, I decided to paint Fluffy's portrait, but I ran out of white paint, so I thought, what the heck, I'll just use blue." Susan blinked. "But Fluffy is white." Brenda tilted her head, looking genuinely puzzled. "Oh, well, that explains why it's taking so long." Just then, the doorbell rang. It was the delivery man with Brenda's new furniture. "Where do you want me to put this new couch?" he asked, looking around the blue room. Brenda, with a flourish of her paint-covered hand, pointed to a spot near the window. "Just put it anywhere, I don't care. I'm so blonde I could care less." Susan groaned, but Brenda just winked. "Don't worry, Susan," she said. "I'm sure I'll get the hang of this painting thing eventually. After all, practice makes perfect. Besides," she added with a mischievous grin, "at least I know I'm using the right kind of brush. My neighbor Karen tried to paint our house with a toothbrush once. Now, that's blonde." Susan just shook her head, laughing. Brenda, despite the blue chaos surrounding her, was having the time of her life. After all, who needs artistic talent when you have a good sense of humor?